Okay, so speaking of catchy, let's go to number 89 and the catchiest of all catch-alls. Um, this is Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves, which reached number 9 in the US, and I believe every single generation knows this song.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this is an interesting group that has really prevailed. And I love the film and the book High Fidelity. And there's a scene in that where Jack Black is dancing to it at the record store. And that, probably refamiliarized that song, 20 years later, or 15 years later, or whatever it was. So yeah, this is one that, gosh, we still play this on my station, especially during the summertime on like just a beautiful blue sky, sunny summer day,
Would you dare play this in January in Akron, Ohio?
Yeah, possibly to try and annoy the sometimes you have to poke fun at the weather a little bit, but yeah, probably not on the regular basis.
Ironically.
Yeah, ironically, you can totally do it. Yep.
So I thought, I think of Katrina and the Waves as kind of like this one-hit wonder. However, as I looked at kind of looking at their bio, they had a huge hit. Are you familiar with the Eurovision? This in Europe, like where they find the best song.
Yeah, right. It's kind of like the Star Search type show, right?
Yeah. But songwriters submit songs and then people sing. Yeah, I mean, it's huge, incredible.
But apparently someone like Katrina and the Waves can submit a song, and this won in 1997. The song Love Shine a Light actually won. Really? Yeah. So this was a huge hit in the UK back in the 97. Of course, doesn't cross over to the US, but yeah, they're still a lot of people just know them as the Love Shine a Light band.
Wow.
Right?
See, I remember there was a song in like 88 or 89 maybe by them called That's the Way that I remember from WLOL in the Twin Cities, which was, later. It was probably a mid-charter, it was probably in the 20s or 30s somewhere. And I remember that song, but but for sure Walking on Sunshine is the signature tune for that band.
Yeah. Did you watch I also gave you a little link to for the iTunes where you can get 1,000 songs in your pocket.
1,000 songs in your pocket.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Right? Crazy. Yes. That was the thing. I remember I missed that clip. I'm sure do you still have your iPods?
Yes. Yeah. And I still have one that does seem to still work. My wife had a couple that don't work anymore. Like they've just kind of I think the like spinning drive doesn't work or whatever, but the iPod was pretty brilliant. It was a great thing.
Still is. And I think I think people have been talking about like some last classics in your iPod, like songs that you can't access anymore because no one's listening to their iPod and they can't pull it out, so you might not remember a lot of these songs from the like the early aughts.
Yeah.
Wait, so Dave,
yes,
I'm going to ask you before we move on to the next song, if you ever heard Dolly. Dave is a big Dolly Parton fan. I guess she covered this song.
Oh, did she really? Yeah, I believe that.
96.
And actually, I remember. Well, I knew people talked about Katrina and the Waves because there was a guy, Kimberly Rue, that was in the band, and he wrote the song "Going Down to Liverpool" by the Bangles. And I was a big Bangles fan, so that's how I knew Kimberly Rue. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is this. He was like the main songwriter, I guess, and that's that was kind of a thing. But, this was like a Katrina and Kimberly Rue together. I don't know. But yeah, they were good. I actually bought the album. I remember going down, not to Liverpool, but to my local record store to pick up the Katrina and the Waves album.
It's so happy.